welcome back for another Down Dog Update interview. Today I'm here with Stefanie Eris. Thanks for joining me, Stefanie.
Thank you so much for having me. It's so nice to be with you.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, Stefanie is the National Yoga Director for Exhale, and she teaches classes around Manhattan as well as a class at the National Yoga Journal Conference in New York City at the end of the month. So we're really excited to learn a little bit more about that. We'll get to that in a second. But first, I wanted to ask you a little bit more about your position at Exhale as the National Yoga Director. And you've been doing that since 2005. So can you tell us what that job entails exactly?
Yeah, I actually started at Exhale at the front desk in 2005 and have been with them for the past 9 years or so, I guess for up to 10 years at this point. So I started at the front desk, I started taking classes, I fell in love with the practice and became a teacher. Then from there I started teaching a ton of classes at Exhale, and I had the opportunity to run our Midtown location on Central Park South. And then it's been about 3 years at this point that I've been in this role as National Yoga Director. It's a great role. It gives me the opportunity not just to teach classes, but also to meet and work with all of our teachers across the country at all of our different locations. And it's wonderful. I get to take their classes and give them feedback and mentor them and help them not only with anything related to content and technique, anything from sequencing and assists and things like that, but also how to build a connection with your students, how to relate to them, how to get people to feel comfortable and safe walking into your class, meeting them kind of where they are, and then leading them into the practice from there. So it's a wonderful role. I'm really grateful for it. Blessed to be there.
Awesome. Really cool. And this is a position that you do full-time, and then on top of that, you teach classes and everything else?
Yeah, so I do this position full-time. I teach around 10 classes a week. I also, just in my free time, I run our 200-hour yoga teacher training that's based in New York. We are graduating in May, our third year of students, of now their teachers, and really, really proud of that program too, and hope to expand that around the country as well.
Neat. That's really exciting. And so let's talk a little bit about what you have coming up at the end of the month. You're doing a class Saturday morning at the Yoga Journal Conference called Exhale, Flow, and Chill Yoga. So can you tell us a little bit about what we'll expect for that class when we come check it out?
Yeah, absolutely. Flow and Chill is a combination class where we get to take the first portion of class and play with Vinyasa flow, getting into our bodies, connecting to the rhythm of the breath. Definitely music will be there, so you really get kind of gooey and warmed up and juiced up. We'll be working definitely towards peak pose. And then once we find our way to the peak, we're then going to wind it down all the way down to yin and restorative postures. So you really get the best of both worlds. You get to get into your body, establish that rhythm, move and sweat and challenge yourself and play with some deeper postures. And then you also get to relax fully and completely and have that experience of feeling completely blissed out and finding that place of equilibrium between moving and, and then just completely being asleep, right? We want to be fully awake, yet also relaxed at the same time. And this class helps to bring us to that point. It's a really beautiful class. I think that sometimes in restorative classes, it's not so easy for us as modern people to just be still. The mind is still going, and this is why asana is there to help us as a tool to get to that still place. So I like to say that we move towards stillness in this class. So I hope you guys can make it and you can come join me. Just to say, it's a Saturday from 8 to 10 in the morning. So wake up and start your day with this class.
Yeah, that sounds like a great jumping off point for the rest of the weekend conference. Saturday morning, it sounds like a good one to get started with. Now, this is the first time you're teaching at the conference, right?
Yeah, this is my first time I have a chance to present. I'm really excited about it. It's going to be, I'm really blessed about it.
Cool. So besides your opportunity teaching there, what are you most looking forward to about the conference?
I think I'm just looking forward to seeing everybody in one place together, all of these different people that have found their way to their yoga practice coming not just from New York, but all over to be together in one space. To the community of it all, I think, is the thing that I'm most looking forward to. We tend to kind of bop around as yoga teachers, running around from studio to studio and session to session. So I think it's going to be great getting us all into one big space as a community.
Now, have you attended the conference or other conferences in the past?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I attended the New York conference a couple of years ago. I had an awesome time. I love the marketplace, like all of that good stuff. And it was really fun being there and getting to practice, but this is my first time, able to present.
Cool. Now, for anyone whose first time is it going to the conference to attend, what advice would you give them?
Just one step at a time, take deep breaths. It might be a little big and overwhelming, just like the yoga practice itself sometimes can be a little vast and a little like, whoa, what am I getting myself into here? But know that you're safe and everybody is friendly and there to help you find your way to the right spot. So just go in with an open mind and, be willing to have fun. Really is the biggest thing.
Yeah, I think I've been there in the past too, and I think what yogis do best is making a nice environment for everyone. Everyone, like you said, is always really friendly, so that's not something I feel like we ever have to worry about when we go to any kind of yoga event.
Yeah, there's no judgment. Everyone is just there to kind of celebrate the practice and to, again, come together as a community, so there's nothing to be intimidated by.
Yeah, exactly. That's so true. So I think we're all excited to attend that class. It's going to be really awesome. Random question though, since spring is here and everyone's so excited about it, what is your favorite yoga pose to do this spring?
I have been playing a lot with back bends, especially going from this really crazy winter that we've had here in New York and all along the East Coast, where we just wanted to like curl up and hide and hibernate all winter long. It's been really therapeutic to play with back bends to kind of thaw out from the winter. And particularly what I've been working on in my personal practice is full camel pose, which is really full pigeon pose, kapotasana. So it's when you're in a camel pose, you drop all the way back, you cast your feet. It's a really deep, deep, deep back bend.
Okay, very cool.
It's a big one.
Awesome. That sounds awesome, Stefanie. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
And if the viewers want to connect with you, what's the best way to do that?
You can find me through social media, through Stefanie Eris on Instagram and Facebook. You can also find me at my website, stefanieeris.com. And you can always find me at exhalespa.com. I teach at our Central Park South and our Upper East Side locations, but then I also do get to travel around to our other locations and teach at the studios when I am visiting those cities, so you can stay on the lookout for that. All of those announcements will be up on social media and on my website, so you can always stay in touch.
Cool. That is the awesome thing about nowadays, is that we all so connected, and it's a really nice way to get a little bit closer with people on the other side of the country, even on different parts of the world. So it makes things a lot easier for everyone, I think.
Exactly. They give us the opportunity for us to meet as well. So.
Yeah, exactly. So, but I'm going to be at the conference, so we'll have to catch up then.
I love that. Thank you so much.
Yep, thanks, Stefanie. Have a good one. And thanks you guys for watching again, and the information to connect with Stefanie will be in the comment box below the video, so make sure to check out her website and connect on social media, all that good stuff. And until next time, see you later, and see you at the Yoga Journal conference.